Hi, welcome back to Guessagaingaming. So today, once again, I'm going to do a small video about Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr. I've made a few recently and I'll probably make some more. In fact, I'm sure I will, because it's a game that I like a lot and it's got a lot of different aspects. There's a lot of DLCs, a lot of different things that you find out as you go along in the game that you don't quite know when you start and you wouldn't kind of expect. So I'm going to make little videos, not long videos, just about the things I discover, which may or may not be helpful or useful to anybody. And one of the things I mentioned, if you're watching the other videos, is I got the complete edition in a sale when I first bought this, and the only DLC I didn't get was the Battle Sisters DLC, which was extra, and I got that soon after because it turned out to be in a sale very quickly after I bought the original game. So I bought that and I started playing that recently. I'm on level 15 now, so a couple of things about that which I said I'd update as I went on with it to see how it was. At first I found it kind of difficult to play because I was so used to playing, but I only played assassins in this game, assassins class, although I played two different types of assassin. I only played assassins classes, which are sniper, rifles, double swords, things like that. So this felt slower to me. I'll show you what I mean actually. So, for example, there's our battle sister on the right. They look different. They have different armour. They look different enough to you could tell that straight away it's not an assassin's class. But they have bigger weapons. So, for example, I've got here a power maul, which is something that the assassin class I never even saw it in that class. And I'm actually currently wielding a power halberd, anyway, which is also a thing that the assassins didn't get. So there's obviously weapons in this game that are class specific. Not all of them. Some of these, like plasma guns and bolt guns, I had with the Assassin's class, so it just depends, but some of them are. Also, it tends to be a lot of these with the Battle Sister class. You get this bolt and chainsaw, or this here is a plasma pistol and a blessed blade and a plasma pistol and a brazier, which is like a trident thing. So, whereas in the Assassin's class, you didn't ever get two weapons together. You could mix them. You could have a hand sword and a handgun, and you could mix what you wanted. In this, you often get these things that are mixed together. I've actually not seen a single hand weapon that's a melee weapon. I've seen handguns, but I've not seen a single hand melee weapon yet. It may be, but I've not seen one. So it's different. It's not bad. It's just different. So anyway, when you play with the obviously the plasma guns and the bolt guns and those things, they feel the same, but the big swinging weapons, they feel very different because they're big and they're much bigger than what the Assassin's class have. That's not bad. It took me a while to get into how they feel. They do feel heavier and they feel slower, which is good for the game because they would be heavier and slower. So when you swing it, they do a lot of damage, but they feel slower. I'm just going to go and show you how, like with the Assassin's class, you have to be quite willing to mix and match when you're in a battle. Sometimes you'll be in a battle and you'll be shooting, and then you'll find that you need to change over very quickly to a melee weapon or vice versa, and then change back very quickly because you need different things to kill different enemies. And also sometimes enemies explode, especially the electronic ones, the little ship things and the things like that explode. And if you're on low health, even if you kill them, sometimes they explode and kill you. So you need to use a gun to finish them off, otherwise you die too. So there's a lot of enemies around there. Let's see if I can get a few to come out and I'll just show you what it does. All very nice, feels good, feels a little bit slower, but it does a lot of damage, which it would, so I like that. It's like I said, just because I played the Assassin's class so much in the first many hours of playing this game. Now another benefit of playing the Battle Sister is the Assassin's class had special bonuses you get when you were playing that class, and so does this one. And this one is quite fun. When you get a certain amount of adrenaline, which is that kind of bar in the near the middle, the glowing one, the yellow one with the little wings at the top. When that fills up, you get to become a saint, and you get actual wings, just like Paul McCartney once had. Anyway, old joke. But yeah, you get wings, and when you get your wings, you can do a lot of damage, and I'll show you what I mean. So you just press L3, and there you go. Isn't that cool? And then when you get your wings, you just go around and fry the enemies, and they die pretty quick actually, I'll tell you that. This is very useful actually, because I found in quite a lot of this game, you think you've got a battle in control, and then you don't have. And this could be very, very useful, because then you can literally suddenly, if you're surrounded by enemies, and that's one of the things that happens in this, sometimes you get so many stupid annoying little enemies that they kind of block you from going anywhere, and you're trying to get away to get a ranged shot or get away to improve your health, but you can't because you're being surrounded and blocked in, and this really helps with that. It looks kind of cool as well. You can also back at your ship on the base, your base, you can change the abilities that you receive when you do get this Saint ability. There's quite a bit of, it lasts, you can see that bar going down, that yellow bar, so when it finishes that's done. So it's the cooldown period afterwards, and you need to build it up again. But yeah, it's quite a good, see if I can get him before, oh it's going to go, you can watch it go. There you go. And then just back to your normal bit. So it's kind of one of those things that you'd want to save for, I mean, I just used it on like a random enemy group I would easily kill anyway, but you want to really save it until you get to either a point when you're kind of boxed in and trapped or surrounded, or when you get up against one of the really hard enemies to kill, and there are some really hard enemies to kill. So yeah, this Battle Sister thing is pretty good. So like I said, I'm on level 15 now. There's certain bits of the game you need to get through before you open up other parts, which you'll find out. I'll probably talk about that in another video. But yeah, it's definitely worth playing the different classes. I mean, you may not want to play the whole game as each class because it's a long game, but it's worth at least trying out the different classes. And with the Battle Sister, because this DLC was like not included, and it was like £12 originally, there's actually apparently other things. It's got quite a lot of trophies, not quite a lot, but it's got trophies separately for this DLC, and I'm not bothered about trophies, I'm not at all worried about that, but what that tells me is there's going to be more content to this DLC than just you get a new playable class. So I'm interested to see what that is, so that's another reason why I've been kind of pushing this character on. Otherwise I'd probably just have played it for like a few levels just to get used to it and then move back to the assassins, but I'm kind of playing this in unison with the others now because I kind of want to see what the extra you get with this is. Anyway, that's the Battle Sisters in Inquisitor Martyr. So thanks for watching Guessagaingaming. Like I said, I'm going to come back to this game with any updates on the Battle Sisters class, with the seasons, or with the main campaign, or anything else I find that might be of interest. So until next time, from Guessagaingaming, take care for now.